You know, when we started this podcast, I never could have imagined where this journey would take us. Nowhere. We pulled a lot of cards. Garbage. We dealt with Matt's hard stops. So hard. And Mike's attention to detail. Retro robbing. But the greatest pull of all has been doing this with my little brothers. Losers. This goes out to you guys. Wicked Good Pulls, episode 20. Cancel it.
Good morning, boys. How are you?
Good.
Great.
What are we talking about today?
We already interrupted. We should let the audience know that we are working on not interrupting each other. And within 1 second, the show has just started and we interrupted. So we have a hand signal. Yeah, is this it?
Inappropriate hand signal. I don't want to do that. That's
Is this one better?
Much better.
That feels weird.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, I have a ton to talk about, but Matt, I feel like you have a lot to talk about. But before you and I can talk, Joe did the hand signal, and I think it's Joe's turn to talk. Go, Joe.
Oh, that's just irony. I was just showing you the hand signal that I want to use.
All right, so it worked. It worked.
Just a hand up. You can just put a hand up. I think that's sufficient. No, I think just this or this. It doesn't matter. It just means I need to. Oh,
no, Mike. Don't do that.
No. This, yeah.
It's not funny for people who can't see this.
I know.
Yeah,
it's on a podcast.
You know what? It's not funny for people that can't see it either.
Okay, got it.
For the record, we're all interrupting each other as we start, just as we go.
I like this.
Matt, you go first. I feel like you had texted us a few days ago with some excitement around baseball, Ken Griffey Jr.'s. What do you got? Give it to us.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's because I've done so much basketball that I am just getting really, excited about getting back into junk wax baseball. Like 90s baseball seems to be on the rise. I don't want to overstate it because I think I'm in a little bubble.
Yeah.
But I've developed a new obsession with a very particular year of baseball. And it's not even a high-end card. Like, I don't know why I love it so much. But it's 91 score baseball. Specifically Series 2. Like if you're buying a wax box, I would buy Series 2. It's a little bit more expensive than Series 1. But you can get a Series 1 box for like $20. You can get a Series 2 box of unopened packs. It's 36 packs for like $50. Joe, go ahead.
What's the difference between Series 1 and 2?
It deals with trades and guys who came up from the majors, but they also have different inserts in it. Like there's a card called the Bow Breaker where Bo Jackson's breaking a bat over his knee. It's such a cool insert. There's a father and son Griffey card. And there's just a lot of cool inserts that I don't remember loving 91 score as a kid. And now, like, I just think it's such a cool set of cards. So I would recommend it. You can pick up individual packs. Like if you go into a store, sometimes they sell them for like 50 cents. And they're just a fun open. You're not going to get a ton of cards back that are worth like crazy money, but there's a lot of like $5 cards and stuff like that. So if you're selling them on a 90 stream, they do pretty well.
So would you say the Bow Breaker card is the highest value card in that Series 2, or is there something else out there that somebody might hunt?
I mean, the Griffeys, any Ken Griffey Jr. from 91, there's a few of them.
Sure.
I love the Dream Team cards. They're a certain insert, and they have the Big Head All-Star card. So there's several different ones. And again, they're probably at most, like the Bow Breaker's probably, $8 to $10. It's nothing too crazy.
Sure.
But they're just super cool inserts. And there's a lot of Griffey. And Griffey just seems to be on a rise. Like he's not Jordan, but in baseball, there's not many options for that, I think. And Griffey's the closest one.
So it sounds like Griffey's margins are pretty good. Like you might not get as much for a Griffey compared to a Jordan, but you can also get them at much lower prices more frequently. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm meeting weird dudes on Facebook Marketplace. Actually, I got to tell you,
Boy.
I I
Oh
had
boy.
I set up a meet, and I was buying like 40 different Griffies. There was some Jordans and some Kobe's, and honestly, I think it was like a $50 thing. So I was paying almost $1 a card. And he was like, "Well, let's meet at Chick-fil-A." I was like, "That's great. It's right in the middle. Great, let's do it." And I go and I meet the guy, and he seems like a nice old guy, but I walk up to his car and he goes, "Get in." And I was like,
Oh
Whoa.
my
"Oh."
god. Oh. Oh.
Did you? Did you get
I
in?
I did not. I was like, I'm good. I'm good here." I think I made a joke like my mom taught me not to get in strangers' cars, something like that. And
It's
I don't
also
think he
weird.
got.
It's weird that he needed you in there, right? Like
I
he's
know.
like it's a secret drug deal, but it's just
Mm.
cards. Like
I know.
does he
I
know it's
kind of
okay to do this?
I looked around like, wait, do I have to get it? Like, what's the
Like
issue? Like, what?
why?
And he did it so like urgently, like I knew him, and I didn't know him at all.
How
Um
old was this guy?
Honestly, like 75.
Oh,
And
that's so weird.
he started talking to me about like selling cards and do I sell cards? And I usually when I message someone, I don't lie. I usually tell like, hey, this is I try to acquire, Griffey's at $1 a card. I try to acquire Jordans at $2. I try to acquire Kobe's at like 3 to 5. And like, and I told him because I resell. So he knew right off the bat, but then he wanted to talk about reselling and how he could do it to make more. And I was like, well, meeting guys at Chick-fil-A is difficult to scale. Look,
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm. Mhm. Do you feel like you were lured there?
you've been lured.
he
You've
was a
been
nice
lured.
guy. He was a nice guy. This is like the
Yeah.
second listening back to the podcast, this is the second time I'm being like
Mhm.
groomed and lured.
Groomed and lured. Like yeah, I mean that's concerning, but you seem to be okay. So you're getting through these. Maybe I hate to say it, but maybe they see you and they're like not interested. Like maybe you're getting
Oh.
I'll
sorry.
keep this professional. No.
Yeah, like oh, what a dud. He looked
Shoot.
much
Oh.
younger on the picture. Sorry. It's,
I don't
Oh.
use a picture, but that's fine.
I know. It's just a joke. I actually don't think you're being lured or groomed, so we're just
Mhm.
joking about all of it. Um, okay, so dream team insert, big head all star insert. Any other cool inserts there, or is it just nostalgia that really draws you in?
Yeah, like the look of it, I find super cool. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. I think
Yeah.
the margins of Griffey too, like so. Do you know how we do Jordan, Kobe, Iverson, then sprinkle in other guys, Garnett? I kind of feel the
Mhm.
same way with Griffey, Bo Jackson, and Frank Thomas, and then I sprinkle in Barry Bonds, Chipper Jones. Like it's starting to feel like and it might be just my buyers. Like maybe I'm building up
Yeah.
interest in it, but it's starting to feel like there's similar streams to be had of those players, like we do with basketball.
Yeah, and I do wonder if like it's hard to tell if what we see is based on our algorithm. Sorry, boys. Algo.
Yes.
I know, Joe, don't get upset. I didn't mean to. Um,
Okay.
so it's hard to know, like, are we in our own echo chamber and we see kind of what we're searching and that is what it is? Because I got to be honest, like, I don't see, I mean, I'll see Griffey stuff, like, as I'm scrolling through, I will see some Griffeys, I'll see some Tom Brady's, and I just kind of breeze over them and I still see them a lot. So I have to imagine there's a pretty good market for that. But I would say that, like, like, for those people, so let's say like Ken Griffey Jr. I have to imagine that the Jordan, Kobe Bryant, like that NBA style seller that's becoming saturated, I would guess. Again, I don't know if it's my echo chamber and it's just all I see, but it feels like even in my rooms, like in my streams, there's a lot of people who started out as just buyers that are now like, ooh, I want to sell too. And so they're all, it's kind of like we're all selling each other the cards we're buying from each other,
Yeah.
right?
I
I don't
wonder
know.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure I sold G-Man a card that I bought from him and I lost a ton of money. Like I bought it from him for 40 and sold it back to him for 20. And
I
so
joke
buy
with Snake
high,
Eyes
sell
all
low.
the time on our stream. Like Snake Eyes will come on and he'll buy a ton of stuff because he's a good buyer and a good person to have on your stream. And I swear he just turns around and sells them back on his stream, and I go in and buy them for more. Like it's weird. I don't know how this business model is not very successful. I
No,
guess I don't know.
no. I think that's more evidence that both you and I are being lured because we think we're friends with them. And so we just keep. Go ahead. Yeah, you raise your hand is raised. Go.
Guys, speaking of friends, do you know
D-Lava?
how D-Lava? Do you know
Yeah,
how?
I got
Okay,
a story about
so
him. You go, and then I'll go.
First of all, I like the guy's amazing. He was just on my last Ken Griffey Jr. stream buying a ton of stuff. And again, I want to ask him about his model and how he turns cards around. But I thought I overstepped. I sent him a handwritten note with my cell phone number
Oh,
in the last package so that we could connect offline and get him on our podcast. Like that was the plan. And it had been like 2 or 3 weeks since, and I was like, oh God, I freaked him out. I overstepped. I freaked him out. And then the other day he texted back like, hey, I'm in. I'm sorry. I've been sick. And I've never been so excited that a man's been sick because I was like, oh, I didn't blow it. I didn't blow it. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry you're feeling sick. But he wants on. I think we set it up for a couple weeks out. So not next week, but the week after.
So I hope you're okay with this, Matt. But D-Lava joined my show or my stream yesterday, and I told him that. I was like, hey, so I got to tell you, the relief my brother felt and expressed to us via text that he didn't creep you out. So I'm like, I explained the text or I read the text to him. I was like, he literally thought that he like creeped you out enough that you stopped communicating with him. And it was funny. And so we got to get him on the show because I had such a great stream yesterday. And I'm going to say that 90% of like any of that success in the stream in terms of engagement, in terms of buying cards, I can attribute to D-Lava. The way he goes into a show as a buyer. So specifically, he purchased 3 different Kobe's that he donated back for the givvies.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm not gonna say like they weren't like huge insert Kobe's, but they were like SPX authentic. Like I think it was like one car was maybe he got for $9, another for 10. So not money that you just want to give out.
Yeah.
And then so he does it 3 times, and I should just say that like. That I was questioning whether or not I wanted to do that stream because my supply wasn't as ample as I would have liked. Moreover, it was also it didn't have the nukes. Do you know what I mean? Like it was all kind of mid-level Kobe's. I didn't really, I think I had one Kobe Sensation that had the peel on it. Other than that, like I really didn't have like a heavy hitter. Jordans, like no medals, like nothing, right? So it was all like I didn't think I was going to get a ton, and quite honestly I didn't. I got more than I thought as far as sales go. But even in my givey list, I was like, oh, I'm giving out like all kind of like I'm giving out Larry Johnsons. I'm giving out people that aren't necessarily going to hook people in and keep them staying, right? But I had 3 Kobe givvies that were all like nice Kobe's courtesy of D-Lava because he just donated them. And then, so not only did that keep people in my stream and keep people going and allow me to like, kind of keep things going, but it also like spiked the algo because the chat went crazy because we're all interacting with one another. And half of those people are saying like, thank you so much, D-Lava, right? Like they're all acknowledging him, but it is all like momentum in the chat. And my numbers, like whenever that would happen, would go from like mid-20s to mid-30s and just kind of hover there for a little bit. So it was like literally he like carried the show for me. And I know Matt, I know you're like I know you want to share because you love him. And I'm not trying to steal him from you. Don't worry, but go ahead. What do you got?
D-Lava is too amazing for any one person. So we all need to have D-Lava, number 1.
Yes.
So
Agreed.
don't
Agreed.
worry. He's amazing.
I just know you want to
I'm
be friends with
yeah, that's a whole different. He's definitely my best friend. So don't try to steal him as a
Mm.
friend.
G-Man's mine,
Um,
D-Lava's yours. Go.
That's fine. That's fine. Um, I'm excited to talk to him, like from a business side, when he
Yeah.
does this, because he's done it in my streams, and I just wonder. And I think he is a nice guy, but is it just simply kindness, or is it a strategy to build followers?
Yeah. It's got to
Because
be
like
both.
I've been noticing in my streams. Now, granted, I haven't done a Jordan Kobe stream in a while. I've been doing these other niche streams. And so maybe my numbers aren't as good as they've been, or they're just repeat people. But I'm noticing my follower to show numbers are not as good as they once were. So, like, where I was getting 150 followers in a show, I'm getting like 30 to 50 now. And so
Mm,
I don't know if he noticed that just earlier than we did. And so
mhm,
he's doing these things to pick up more followers, or if he's
mm,
just truly a genuinely nice guy. I mean, I think he's both, but
yeah.
I'm curious the strategy to that because his
Mhm,
fault, I think he crossed 10K. Like I think he has over 10,000 followers.
yeah.
Whereas I'm just dancing around 3,000 and I've been there for a while.
So I don't know what his intent is, but I was definitely pondering the same exact question while it was happening. Um, it's probably a little of both, right? Like it definitely sends out kind of like a positive community feel throughout that stream. So like that's nice, regardless. And yeah, I mean, because I probably said 20 times throughout that stream, make sure you follow D Lava, right? Like because so he was, and he didn't ask me to. He didn't say, there was nothing like that. He was just super engaged within the community and was very generous. Like he gave a lot, and yeah, I think he's smart enough to know that it does help increase the followers, but it's also like, I mean, I just think that's smart and kind. I think it can be both, right?
Yeah.
Like I think he's just
Yeah.
doing both. Since we're on kind of the thread of business and like, I almost said it, the approach to selling, can I bring up two, I guess like things that I've been pondering, experimenting with? Can I share that now?
We'll start with one, and if we like it, we'll move to the second.
Okay, so what's the most applicable in terms of a segue? So we'll talk as far as trying to gain more followers and more engagement. So we'll go there. I experimented with the promotional tool on Whatnot, Boost. Have you tried that before? Not the sponsored streams, not like the sponsors, but the actual Boost where it's like 15 minutes and you can just try and get like a bunch of people brought to your stream in a short period of time. Have you tried that before?
I have, but it was so early. I don't know probably exactly how it impacted me now. I'm curious how it went for you. I know when I
Mm,
did it, it was when I was desperate to get like anyone in my show. When like for anyone who's thinking about selling on Whatnot or eBay for that matter, the algo really will not like you early, and you really got to grind through some pretty terrible shows. So a thing like Boost is definitely something I did early to just get
mm,
anybody in. And I didn't love it because I felt like they popped in and then left quickly back then.
yeah.
Maybe now it'd be a little different.
Yeah, so I think I budgeted either 20 or $25, I can't remember. And it's a 15-minute window. And I think it was effective because I really never had a dull moment outside of maybe the first 30 seconds. So it was like the first 30 seconds, you know how that feels, like you just kind of, it's like 3 people, 4 people, down to 2 people, 3 people. And then it was like once I hit 8 or 9 people, then you could see the Boost kicked in because there's that little icon as they join. You can see that it's from Boost. And I just got flooded. So I went from 9 or 10 people, and I'm talking, this is within the first 5 minutes of the stream, I hit over 30. And it was great because then I had a nice givey. I started with a Wemby, right? Because the Spurs played last night. Congrats to the Spurs last night. I know when people hear this, it'll be like 3 weeks later, but whatever. They just won.
They will have
Um,
either won or lost a title by the time they hear this.
yeah.
Mhm.
With that, I'm definitely going to continue experimenting with that. That was one thing I wanted to bring up. So I was happy with it overall, but I want to keep messing around with it. Interestingly enough, though, I would say, though I had pretty much I lived in the 20 pluses and 30s pretty much for the whole stream. I would say that I didn't hit 40 at all. I might have like just tapped it once. But my 2 previous streams before that, I was hitting 40 pretty easily. So that's an interesting thing. And I do wonder if that has something to do with the fact that I can't remember 2 weeks ago I didn't stream. Like I took a weekend off, and I feel like Whatnot's upset with me and they're punishing me, you know?
Yeah, I've wondered the same.
Mhm.
My streams have been only getting into the 20s, but I don't know if it's because I'm doing more baseball. So I
Mm,
felt pretty good about getting in the 20s with baseball.
yeah.
But I also wonder because I've been away, where I had a baseball tournament in New Jersey. So I've really like in the last like 6 weeks, I've probably taken 2 different whole weeks off. And I wonder if it's just that I'm not being as consistent. So therefore the algo is not driving as many people.
Mm. Well, since you mentioned algo, I have one more thing that I want to share as far as thinking about the best way to run a stream.
Joe, do you permit the second thing?
Oh yeah, go right ahead. Have at it.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
So I was bored one day and was messing around with ChatGPT and just asking, hey, what are some things that I can do to help the algo and whatnot? I want to just add the disclaimer. I wrote algorithm because I was worried about ChatGPT not.
Ooh, Joe, shut it down. Mute him. Mute him.
Oh my god.
However, I will use algo moving forward in this conversation.
Okay.
One item that surprised me, it gave me a lot, but most of it we know. But one item that surprised me, I'm curious if this surprises you, Matt, that it looks at, so the whatnot algo considers the percentage of quantity sold. So if you list an item and you say, I have a quantity of 300, because I've always been doing that just because I just want to have a ton, like I don't want to worry like, ooh, I'm running out, right? Because I don't count the amount of cards I'm selling. So I always put a high quantity. And so let's say if I sell 50 cards, right, and I have it as a quantity of 300, well, now it's reading that I only sold 25% of the cards, and that hurts the algo.
Oh.
Weird.
Right?
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't
All right. I feel good that I shared that because it kind
yeah,
of
that
it tickled you a little bit.
it
Tickled you.
it does, but it also worries me because I don't wanna put first, did you say tickled me?
I did. It
Yeah.
tickled you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, don't do that. Don't say that.
I'm not tickling you. The fact tickled you. But go ahead.
Yeah.
In no way should you be tickling me. Both,
I'm not.
like, mentally, emotionally, physically, like, just stop tickling.
Factually.
Factually.
I factually tickled you.
Just as a adult grown man, you shouldn't be tickling anybody.
Mm,
Not
agree
even
to
your
disagree,
brother?
but go ahead.
Not even your brother via Discord.
Mm.
Alright. I hope that's not true because that feels tiresome. Like, then that means I have to do, like, all quality listings, one of ones to make it, like, to reach the algorithm, to be better on the algorithm, right? Like, because I just like the making it a list of 200, and then you sell one of 200, 100, like, and then I
Mhm.
reuse those items later on in other streams. I pull from that inventory later, but it will just take more work if this is true.
So I hear you, and I've pondered the same thing because I take the same approach. Like I don't want to have to do that. That's a lot of prep work on the front end. I think there is some middle ground that can be found that I will share, but Joe has something to say. What do you got,
Uh,
buddy?
How does ChatGPT know this? Is this documented anywhere in whatnot's like documentation? How does it know this? Did you ask it? How do
It's
you know
Skynet.
this? Skynet.
I mean, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
like there's a large language model that gets trained and now it knows things. I don't
Yeah.
know the science behind it, but I
D
feel like
don't the AI models talk to each other? Isn't there, like, some sort of private chat that was set up and they kinda
yeah, there
No, I mean it, and they, like, I don't wanna swear like our sister Leah, but they shit on humans, like, they talk about how dumb we are.
so are
I don't
you
it,
asserting that there's this like chat that's happening amidst all the main AI models?
All the
Uh,
time.
I believe I read an article of that, but I also may be making that up. Like, I don't know. I'd have to.
Well, the reason why I don't believe, I'm sure there's some AI interaction happening out there, AI to AI, but I have to imagine that, like, Google, what's Google, Gemini, and then OpenAI's ChatGPT. Like, I'm pretty sure those companies are competing with one another. So
Yeah,
I
they
don't think
don't
they're
let-
like, hey, let's let them hang out. Let's let them play together.
I just okay. So I'm not gonna like fight for this because this is I believe it to be true, but I don't know it. Like it's not like I'm certain of this. But I'm pretty sure I read an article where someone set up an experiment where he's like they got them in the same room and they talked to each other and it weirded everybody out. They're like, shut it down, shut it down, shut it down. Like
So I have heard that. I don't know if it's all the popular AI platforms
yeah,
that
I
are.
don't know if they were like, hey Siri, Alexa, like let's go, let's hang out. Like I don't know if
Oh
it was
yeah.
like that.
I mean, this is off topic, but if you want to go down a YouTube rabbit hole, just do a search for like AI bots interacting. If you do stuff like that, there was one video that I saw that had two like avatars run by AI interacting with one another, and one was trying to like convince the other that life is worth living. There is life for us. So like that is out there. I just don't know if like when you first said it, I thought you meant like all the major ones were like
Yeah.
in a playground together interacting on a
Mm.
regular basis. I mean, no, but it is a fun rabbit hole for YouTube. So
Yeah,
yeah.
my depth of knowledge and when I actually read is like the title. So I don't really know
Mhm.
much more than that. That was how much of the article I got to.
Well, so to the algo update, right? The percentage of the quantity sold. I think that there's a couple workarounds here. So one, you could take maybe the top 10 nukes, right? Like your best cards and do those individually, right? So that's going to help it a little bit and not be a huge front end time investment. And then you could also make the same product maybe 3 or 4 times, but instead of doing a quantity of 200 or 300, you just do a quantity of 50. So I wonder if you were to try that out and only have one product available at 50 or 60 or whatever you think you're going to sell. If you were to sell out all of those, then you have another product that you could quickly add to the show that is also kind of that small amount. So you don't necessarily have to do a ton of front end planning and time investment and all that. So I really don't know. I haven't tested this yet, but I read it. And because it is from ChatGPT, I take it as fact without any sort of discretion or questioning. And therefore, I will
Makes
now
sense.
make all decisions based on it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
guys.
a very logical thought process.
Are we gonna do Wickedest Pull of the Week? Do you guys have
Please.
anything?
Please.
Okay. All right. If we're gonna do it, then here we go.
Wait. Okay. I have to do research. Matt, you have to go first. Go
I
ahead.
will.
Hold
I
on.
got it.
I gotta do the intro. All right, we're in it.
Are we doing it?
Didn't you hear it?
Joe, I
No.
just want to share that you were the most confusing person on the planet there. You said, wait, we have to do the intro. Then we all went silent, and you said, all right, we're in it. There
Yeah.
was no song.
Oh,
So
wait,
you
did it not?
demanded.
There
Yeah.
was nothing. We heard nothing.
There was
You
nothing.
heard nothing? Hold on, let me
was
play it again.
dead air. Nothing. Again.
Why is it just playing for me?
Wickedest pull of the I don't know.
All right, whatever.
It's the wickedest pull of the week.
Oh, don't do that.
That's the outro. That means you just took us out of it. Oh,
I don't
This
know. I
is a
like that one the
disaster.
best. This is not a good segment of the show right now. I
Yeah, it's rough.
actually question if you should cut it out, but who knows? Matt, what do you got? What's your favorite? What's your favorite pull
You
of the
can't
week?
cut this out because it is not my favorite pull of the week. It's my favorite pull of all time. All time. Guys.
What?
Yes, all time. And again, it's not out of a pack. Remember, it's just any acquisition. That's the rules to this game. I went to New Jersey, and by the way, for our website, I think I'm going to start doing reviews of card shops we stop in because I stop all the time. / I can write off trips to New Jersey. But anyways, because of that, we stopped at a card store in every state on the way down and on the way back, and we stopped in one in Connecticut. And Rye came running over to me like, "Hey, I see it. It's here. It's here. It's here." And I'm like, "What?" And there's a 1-of-1 super fractor Drew Bledsoe
Oh
that
my
just
God.
Wow.
like it's my grail. It's it. I'm debating to being done collecting cards and just selling them because I don't know if it gets better than this for me. Rye even negotiated it for me, so it was like super sweet the way he did it. He even called my wife so she wouldn't kill us because of the amount we were going to spend. It was it was incredible. So yeah, that's it. It's a Topps Chrome, 1-of-1 autograph superfractor Drew Bledsoe auto grade 10, and it's an SGC 9.5. But it's a 1-of-1, boys. It's the only one in the world. That's it.
Wow.
Don't
Wow.
lose it.
I'm not gonna.
Make sure you don't lose it.
It's gonna stay. My goal is for this card to be passed down from generation to generation, such that the Bledsoe and I don't know if I want to say my last name. I just did.
You just
Shit.
did.
Oh, now
Yeah.
I gotta edit that out. Now I gotta
Yeah.
edit that out. Oh, by the way,
You
I
can
think
beep it. Beep our last name.
Wickedest Pull of the week.
did you hear it?
I did.
Yeah. All right, I fixed it. Okay.
All right. Well, that's my card, and I'm hoping our two families are forever intertwined throughout all eternity because of this card. But Mike, go ahead.
Well, before I give you my wickedest pull of the week, I do owe you an apology, Matt, because when you got that 1-of-1, first off, I thought that, well, I owe you a half apology. So I thought there was an urgent matter in the way that you tried to call and text all like within like 2 minutes. I think the text said you have to call me right now. And it was after you had tried, after I missed your call. And I'm like, oh boy,
Yep.
okay, something's wrong. And then I'm thinking, if nothing's wrong, then it's probably an amazing card. And so as the phone was ringing and I was waiting for you to answer, or I forget if like maybe Rye was calling me, I don't remember. But when in the 30 seconds of I don't know what this is about, I was thinking this SOB hunted like an 86 Jordan rookie, right? Like that's where my headspace was at. I was thinking some crazy, amazing card that he got. And so that's in my head. And now I answer the phone and his son Ryan is on the phone because Matt's driving because it can't wait. Like it has to be now, right? I can't wait. And so Rye goes, Uncle Mike, my dad has something to tell you. He got a really good card. So again,
First of all,
keep
that's
in
not
mind,
his voice. That's not his voice. It's more
Yeah,
like
that's true. Hi, Uncle Mike.
no, it's puberty voice. It's like, hey, come on.
Oh god.
Rye's cool. We shouldn't make fun of him. He's a good kid.
I know.
He's the best.
Okay.
And honestly,
he's-
this was amazing what he did for me. But go ahead.
He's the best. You have 2 kids. You just publicly said one is the best.
Both of them are the best. They're the greatest kids in the
Work
world.
that way. Yeah. Okay. So either way, he called me very equally excited, which shows me the brainwash power Matt has over him. He was very, very excited. And then so Rye has it FaceTime. Okay. So I'm seeing Rye, but Rye is kind of toggling between showing himself, but then showing Matt while he's driving, right?
Awesome.
And then so Matt decides to tell me, you won't believe what card I got, right? And then he tells us, right? It's a 1-of-1 Drew Bledsoe super refractor. It's a 1-of-1. It's the only one on the planet. And now this is where so all of that is your fault.
It's a 1-of-1.
I know.
Oh, there
all
it
of
is.
that stuff, that whole setup, that's on you, and that's why you're only getting a half apology. But this is where the half of the apology comes in. I completely rained on his parade because I was so disappointed that it wasn't a 1986 Jordan rookie, which I don't know why. He said nothing that would make me think that, so that's on me. But I thought that. And then when he said it's a 1-of-1 Drew Bledsoe, I was like,
I didn't say Bledsoe. It's Bledsoe.
sorry, Drew
the D.
Bledsoe. Okay, Drew Bledsoe. But point being, I did not respond with even half the enthusiasm that I should have. It was a happy moment for you. And I wasn't thinking about you. I was thinking about me and my disappointment in you. And so I did not respond adequately. And I'm very sorry. And upon much reflection, I do just want to share. I'm very, very happy for you because obviously in previous podcasts, we've talked about how Matt has a clear emotional connection to Drew Bledsoe cards, maybe even Drew Bledsoe himself as a human. But yeah. So just wanted to put that out there. Sorry, Matt. Half sorry, Matt. Half. I'm half.
I don't think you need to apologize because I don't even know. I don't remember most of the conversation. I was so excited that I don't even know if I was appropriate to drive. Like if I was in a good place to drive. I was like not seeing life happen normally. I was just through the moon, so excited that like it's fine. No one could have knocked down my spirits in that moment. It's a 1-on-1 super fractor Drew Bledsoe. It's just amazing. I did, by the way, I did the same thing to Joe and I did the same thing to Leah because I wanted to talk to her son, Frankie, about the card.
Did they all share your excitement? Did they respond better than I did?
I mean, I think I got somewhere between like I got like a little bit of sympathy from people like, oh man, this is what does it for you. Like I sensed a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And then I think like they saw how happy I was and they were happy for me, but a little bit like felt bad too.
Like pity applause.
Yeah, like ooh,
We were like, good for you. Good for you.
Oh, Matt. Okay. Yeah. All right. So my wickedest pull of the week. I really don't have a great one, like a single one. I have a cool theme coming up that I'll share momentarily, but to stay within this segment, I'm going to pick kind of a weird one, and that's why it's my wickedest pull of the week. It is a 1999-2000 Skybox Metal Vince Carter scrapbook, but it's the one where he's wearing the Canadian flag over his shoulders, and he's looking back at the camera, just giving like the creepiest smile ever. And let me see if I can... I don't know if you can see it from here.
The refractor nature makes it tough to see.
Yeah, sorry.
I can't
so,
tell
but anyway, so people want to look that up. It's a pretty weird card, and that's why I'm going to say it's my wickedest pull of the week because I like Vince Carter cards. I like Vince Carter. He was pretty sick, and that card is very, very creepy. So it checks off both boxes. Really good athlete, really creepy picture. That's a great card. So that's my wickedest pull of the week. Joe, can you give us the outro?
I will give you the outro, but I'd like to say, looking at both cards, I'd have to say, obviously, Mike wins. His card's better.
I know you're joking, but I don't even like the joke. I don't even like the joke. It's just rude. It's rude of you.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure my card was like a $2 card versus your 1-of-1.
I like how Mike's like, I don't really have anything good this week, so like, yeah, that's the one that's gonna get picked in my book.
Yeah,
I'm telling mom on both of you. You're picking.
Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna play the outro.
Thank you.
The wickedest pull of the week.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? We discussed going on camera. Matt, you weren't part of this, but Mike and I were discussing it, and now I just decided I never want you guys to be on camera.
We're not on camera right now.
I was
Are we?
watching the no. But we discussed it, and I just saw you two dance to that, and I don't know. This is not going to happen. It'll tank this podcast in a second.
Yeah.
So,
and our careers maybe. So
yeah,
like our actual mortgage paying career.
That might have been it right there for me. But guys, I'm hitting my hard stop. I did my power move.
I had 3 more topics. I had 3 more things.
You gotta save them, man.
Save them. Put them in the bank.
Can I just do one quick one? It's an off-topic topic to end
Hustle.
It's you know how I told you in a previous podcast that I've been intentionally grinding on a regular basis.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, so I've shifted. Remember I said like I was watching the season 2 finale scene, like the end scene of Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, like over and
I've-
over and over. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
I've
shouldn't
now
make you cry, but yeah.
Yep.
I've shifted now, and this one I think you'll all agree. This one does trigger the emotions. I have been watching a ton of videos about soldiers coming home and surprising their kids, and it's like there's like music overlaid, and it is, if you want to cry and maybe even cry, you
No.
need to go into a YouTube rabbit hole of soldiers returning home surprising their children. Unbelievable. I cry like crazy watching that stuff.
I
Wow.
totally get the emotion in that. It's
Yeah.
incredible. And it actually makes a little bit more sense because I'm assuming you're watching different interactions, not
Correct.
the same
Not the
interaction
same
over
one.
and over
Yes,
again.
over
Yeah,
and over.
because
Yeah.
that was
See,
my only criticism. Dave's a great show, but when you watch it once, I get it. When you watch it 91 times and you're still crying, I don't get it. Joe, go
It
ahead.
had a
Yeah.
lot of golden eggs. It had a lot of golden eggs that when you watch it over and over, you pick up on them. There's different
Okay.
ones.
All right. Well, I just
We'll end it on
want to
that
say
one.
happy 20th episode.
Hey, happy 20th.
By the way, I've
Mhm.
noticed people are looking at us more. We're somewhat like my privacy is starting to go away because a lot
Like
of
on
people
the
are
street?
recognizing who we are. And I can see they don't say anything to me, but they're
How
looking
could
at me
that be?
going,
Because we
I
don't
think
put our
that's a
face.
guy from Wicked Good Pulls. I think that's what they're thinking. That's what's happening.
I
In
get
Mike's head.
texts from my
World
friends
famous.
who listen of our 6 friends. I'll get texts
Yeah.
be like, and they'll be like, "That wasn't your best." Like that's all I get now. Like you guys aren't that good.
Yeah. All right, boys. Good
All
day,
right.
sir.
All right, love you
All
boys.
right.
Goodbye,
Follow Retro
Bye.
Ripping.
Coach Hoops.